So guys, here we are, Stoomboy, the Combat Companion. So as always, shows brought to you by Hard Life Fightwear. Hard Life Fightwear offering a range of products, whether it be gi, no-ghee, MMA, then Hard Life have you covered. So anybody looking for any fight apparel, head over to hardlifefightwear.co.uk at the bottom of the screen. Use the discount code STOOM15 and you will get a little bit of a discount through there. So now we're going to be talking about young subs Jiu-Jitsu Superfights 1. So it's going to be happening next Saturday, the 18th of January. It's going to be at the Fed in Newcastle. So it's the very first show, so it's history in the making. It's a show specifically for kids, anybody under the age or that falls within that bracket, 17 and under. So there's already a lot of amazing grappling matches that are going to be on display that day. And I mean, I've been saying this all day. I mean, these kids are champions. I mean, multiple champions, British champions, European champions, world champions, and they're all coming to put on a show next weekend, as we've already heard from quite a few of them today. So it's going to be an amazing day, definitely. Now, anybody looking for tickets, if you are going to see a specific grappler, make sure you do hit up them first of all for any tickets. If you're unable to get tickets from them, then head over to the usual place, the sub-series page or the young subs page on social medias and get the information through there. There's also pay-per-view on this as well. So if you're not able to make the event, the pay-per-view link will be going up this week. So make sure you only go through people that you know. So whether it be the grapplers, through myself, sub-series, or the young subs page. So don't get caught out by any of these fraudsters for sure. So so my next guest then is going to be on the show that night. So Taya Jones, Gracie Barra Salisbury. So so Taya, I mean, just need to look at her Instagram page. Taya is one of these multiple champions that we're talking about. Had an amazing year, 2024. I think came away with just short of 30 medals in total. So 23 gold medals at different competitions, IBJJF comps and so on. So very, very high level grappler. So we're going to see some amazing things from Taya next weekend for sure. So listen, Taya, it's been a pleasure chatting to you. Absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for popping on and having a quick word with us.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me.
Yeah. It was thrown on Taya at the last minute because Taya was out at the time, so she didn't even know she was going to be on the show. And then she had to come home. She had to rush her dinner down and then obviously come on and chat to us. So, but listen, absolute pleasure having you on for sure. So, tell us about you then. So, I mean, coming out of Gracie Barra Salisbury, so obviously an amazing gym with a lot of amazing people, but not just there. I mean, you do get to travel about a bit and train at different places as well.
Yeah, I train at Froome as well, and I go to quite a lot of different places. I go to like Bristol BJJ, Bristol Dojo, Pool BJJ, Southern Quarter. I train like around a lot.
Yeah, yeah. And Gracie Barra as well. I mean, I started out in Gracie Barra. I was there for 3 years. And the thing I loved about Gracie Barra, and the thing I talk about when I'm doing commentary, is Gracie Barra has probably, in regards to jiu-jitsu, has the best fundamental program of any gym on the planet. I mean, there's nobody else that does it as good as Gracie Barra does. And we see that. I mean, look, Hodja Gracie was a 10-time world champion using basic jiu-jitsu. When everybody else was doing fancy stuff. So it's definitely a great place to be for you.
Yeah, it's very good, very technical and stuff.
Yes. Who's obviously we mentioned one of your coaches, Michael, obviously a good friend of mine, so obviously I know Michael for a few years. But tell us about some of the coaches and so on that different places that you train at.
There's Callum Swift,
yes,
who is at Froome, and I've watched him compete. He's won quite a lot of medals. Hasn't he done British? He won the British. And there's Matt Dorset. And yeah, those are like the main ones that I train, like the main coaches. But they're very nice.
I've seen Callum on the scene. I have seen Callum on the scene over the years. So he's getting old as well now, Callum. He's like me. We're getting very old. It was a long time ago when we were young pups out there competing. But yeah, Callum's awesome. Awesome competitor. Really, really good coach as well. So definitely a great coach to have. So what about you? How often do you get to train then, Taya? How many times a week are you training?
I train every day except Sundays, and I train in teens class, but I moved up when I was 10,
Hmm.
and I kind of like just go to different places in the week, but then I stick to my main club like certain days.
Yeah,
Like I go to Salisbury and Froome on like Tuesday and Monday and Friday and stuff.
yeah, definitely. Well, you enjoy jiu-jitsu then? What's your preference, gi or no gi?
Definitely gay.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Yes,
No-ghee, I find it so much harder because they can just the grips.
yes. Listen, I agree with you. It's very unusual. We hear a young person saying they prefer the gi. It's very unusual because everybody loves no gi at the moment. So, but I mean, it goes through phases. I mean, it's fashionable to do no gi at the moment, but maybe in a year or a couple of years, gi will come back in and everybody will enjoy the gi again. So, so yeah, we'll definitely see the gi back for sure. So, so you love the gi. What kind of things you like about the gi itself? Gi jiu-jitsu.
You can do like fancy chokes with it. I like that, and um, I like yeah because the grips. I just like grips. I would literally. I was about to like say those stuff that I do, but I don't know if I should.
No, no, let's keep that quiet. You keep that to yourself, definitely. We're going to see that. We're definitely going to see that. But I mean, yeah, I mean that's the thing. I find that great as well. Being able to choke somebody with their own gi is absolutely brilliant. I love that. So, and then the grips, as you say, being able to grab someone and hold them and do you know what I mean, work your game is absolutely brilliant. So I prefer. But I'm older. I prefer the gi because I'm older. But it's definitely good fun. Last year was an amazing year for you. As I said, we looked at it there 23 gold medals, a couple of bronze, couple of silvers, but amazing year. Really, really good year for you. Um, at the end of the year, when you look back on it, how do you feel when you look back and see what you've done over that particular year?
I'm very proud because I went to the Europeans in Portugal,
Hmm.
which was really cool. It was like massive,
Yeah.
and I that's like my biggest like achievement that I really like, and I really like it. It's really cool.
Yes, yes. Would you stick to jiu-jitsu only? No plans to go into MMA at all?
I want to do MMA at one point because I did Taekwondo
Yeah.
like for a bit, and I competed in that. So I wanted to still keep the striking and do MMA, but we haven't like got to it yet.
Yeah, yeah. No, listen, MMA is good. I don't like it because I don't like getting punched in the face. So, uh, definitely don't do it. Try not to do it till later, definitely. So, we just got Miles Painter. Miles is a journalist for MMA UK. So what he does is he does profiles on MMA fighters and so on. So maybe one day, Miles, maybe one day you'll be doing a profile on Taya. And he's just saying the combat companion where there is something for everyone and everybody. So we do try and interview as many people as possible. The kids stuff we only started doing today because kids sometimes say things no, you don't know what kids are going to say, so that's why we don't interview kids very often. So, but we had to because of the young subs coming up. So, um, next weekend then. So as I said, it's going to be history. You're going to be part of something massive. Tell us about obviously your thoughts going into next weekend's matchup.
I'm quite nervous, but I'm also really excited because it's like I get an entrance and everything. It's really cool, and it just looks like a really cool place.
Yeah, yeah.
And
You got your
I'm
walkout music all picked out as well. Don't tell me what it is. Don't tell me what it is, but you got that sorted, yeah.
yep.
Yeah, no, that walk's absolutely brilliant. See when the music kicks in, and do you know what I mean? You've got the lights going off, and everybody's screaming and making loads of noise, and do you know what I mean? You'll get very, very excited. You'll get very excited, and you'll walk, and it'll just be so much fun for you. And then as soon as the match starts, do you know what I mean? You do your thing, Taya, definitely. So it's going to be a great day. It's going to be a really, really good day. You got a lot of people coming to see you?
I'm meeting this girl, Cody Steele.
Cody
Which
from Highland Top Team, yes.
I'm really excited to meet her. And Michael Dagua, Mike's coming up.
Nice.
And there's a boy that I know, Noah.
Uh-huh.
I know Ashley, and yeah, but those are like the main people that I know that are
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
up.
Quite a few people there as well. Marlo Jones obviously is going to be there. Marlo's one of the top kids in the world at the moment. So obviously he's going to be on the show as well. And do you know what I mean? You've got the kind of older kids, Grace Plumley, Anaya, Amelia Thompson, Cora Tervitt. So there's going to be a lot of females on the card, a lot of girls on the card. So it's going to be an amazing place for you, definitely. So final thing then, Taya. So obviously, again, you've got some amazing people around you, but anybody in particular you want to shout out to? Any friends, family members, teammates, sponsors, anything like that you may have?
GB Ware, Bruce House. I'm really sorry. I'm not good at pronouncing names. We've been calling it Bruce Horse, and I watched an interview, and you called it Bruce House.
I don't know if it's me that's got it wrong. I don't know, but they know who they are. I've been chatting with them today already. So, but yeah, Bruce House, I'd say absolutely awesome gear that they've got. So them as well. So GB Wear, Bruce House,
Grappling Industries, Ashley Coffee,
yes,
and that's about it.
yeah. What about friends and family? You want to shout out to anybody? Say hello to anybody there?
All my coaches, and I feel bad because I think I wouldn't include all my friends, so I'm just gonna say all my friends and
Yes,
name them.
yes. What about mum, dad, family?
Yeah, my mum
Yeah,
and dad, they pay for
definitely.
everything.
Yes. So, guys, there we go then. We've got Taya Jones, Gracie Barra Salisbury. So, going to be heading to the Fed in Newcastle. That's next Saturday, the 18th of January. So, the event kicks off at 9 a.m. Okay, so just for anybody that's going to be watching it on pay per view or actually turning up to the event, the weigh ins for the kids are at 8 a.m. and then it's a 9 a.m. start. So, I'll be doing the commentary. So, we'll be saying a lot of good things about you, Taya. So, obviously when you're on the mat. Now, ticket availability, guys, if you need any tickets, make sure you hit up your chosen grapplers. A lot of these kids, their Instagrams are run by their parents. So obviously you'll get a hold of obviously Tyler's mum or dad, and they'll be able to sort out tickets if they can get any. If not, you will get tickets through Submission Series or Young Subs official pages. And pay per view, I'd say the link will be up during the week and only go through a link where you know the person that's put the link up. Okay, so also sponsorship as well. I've been saying this all day. Anybody looking to sponsor any of these kids, sponsorship is very important for the growth of these athletes because it helps them just concentrate on training. They don't need to worry about travel costs or accommodation and various other things. So anybody looking to sponsor Taya, just head over to Taya J underscore BJJ underscore TAGB on Instagram. So and yeah, I mean, these kids are out there all the time competing. So you're going to get your brand out there in front of a lot of different people, not just here in the UK, but further afield as well. So it's definitely worthwhile hitting these kids up for sponsorship. So, but listen, Ty, absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for obviously taking the time to speak to me.
Thank you.
So I'm looking forward to seeing you next week, seeing obviously your match and commentating on it as well. But listen, you enjoy the rest of your week training, and I'll see you next Saturday.
Bye.
Take care then. Bye bye.